What a way to start out a video, looking at a pair of laced, dirty sneakers. Yep, I put them to pretty good use. These things, I tell you, are very, very comfortable. Guys, and I gotta tell you, when you're going to walk, you need to have on comfortable shoes and shoes that are going to work your body as you're walking. Not a flat, not anything with your heel out, but something that's going to support your arch so that you can get the job done. Hello everyone, I'm Catherine of Amateur Decorating Like a Pro. Thank you, Danielle, for inviting me to be a part of this collaboration. A collaboration about being healthy. That really sparked my interest, and I'm glad to be a part of this collaboration. Now, Danielle's channel is called Blissful and Domestic. Don't you just love the title, Blissful and Domestic? Sounds like it should be in a really fabulous t-shirt. So Danielle, thank you so much. The ideas about being healthy and finding a healthy routine and sharing it with everyone, okay, I got you. Now, I'm proud to say there's 6 other ladies participating. What a great way to get a group of women together and talk about health. Guys, I just want to say being healthy is so different from having a healthy routine. Having a routine of doing things that you think are healthy may not necessarily be beneficial to what is actually healthy for your body. Now, I am proud to say that I feel better than I have in the last month or so. So great idea to come on and do this collaboration and share with you some things that have been happening with me. In late fall, I had an episode at my husband's class reunion which really consisted of being dizzy and just really not being able to maintain my balance. It's as if all the energy in my body was suddenly just sucked out of it. We were engaged in, I believe, Name That Tune, one of those games that you play at every class reunion. And we were about 2/3 of the way finished when it seems like I was just about to just fall apart, literally just collapse there on the floor. So I said something to the lady next to me and said, gosh, I'm suddenly getting dizzy. And granted, I'd only had the beverages of Coke and water and things like that. And I wasn't sure if it was an allergic reaction to food or anything, so I didn't know. So I got my husband's attention and we got a chance to just sit down, and it just seems like that it didn't get any better. And so we ended up going home. I didn't go to the doctor right away because I thought maybe because of all the activities from that day that I was just drained. And I went to bed and got a little bit better the very next day, and then suddenly everything just vanished. All the symptoms went away. And then next thing you know, about 2 months later, another episode occurred. And then, of course, now around about the month of February, more frequently, I started to experience these things. So I didn't know what to do, so I started seeing doctors, just several doctors, and now on doctor number 4, and still no one knows why these things just suddenly just happen and then suddenly just vanish. You know how they say, unless you're in the doctor's office, when it happens, we really can't say. Okay, that's okay. But anyway, guys, that's where I am health-wise, but I think that we're going to get there. I have no doubt that we are going to find out what it is and if it is indeed a crisis or something that I need to be mindful of. Now, I'm standing in front of the stove. You know, one of the most detrimental things that you can basically love in your home. Cooking, cooking, cooking. If you're not cooking healthy, then you're basically doing more harm to yourself and your family. So I want to talk about cooking just a little bit. The doctor, the last one that I went to, basically said my cholesterol was high. And then, of course, the doctor after her said it wasn't. So I still maintain awareness of what is on this list. And that's basically things to stay away from when you're looking at a fat-controlled diet. You know, the dairy foods and things like that. The whole milks, I want to be mindful of. And, you know, I am lactose intolerant, and occasionally I would throw the cheese into something. But you know what? It all comes back to bite you in the end. So I do need to stay away from that. And, of course, the infamous stove-loving food of all the people in the South. What do we love more? Anything fried. Yep, that was it. Fried foods. So for the last month, I cut off fried foods. I didn't fry anything. My husband and I went on a short vacation. I didn't order anything fried. Everything was grilled and worked out beautifully. I was healthy the entire time. We were able to walk for miles and enjoy the vacation. Eggs, of course, loaded with cholesterol. I switched to totally egg whites, and it's great to have egg whites in your salad. It's great to have an egg white omelet for breakfast, but mind you, you do not want to overload it with butter or anything that is grease related. So just a few tips that I've had to just really adjust to. The thing is, I was eating what my boys ate because I didn't want to cook anything twice. Yes, I have a light breakfast, but sometimes smelling when I was cooking, it was smelling oh so good, and I would go ahead and indulge in it anyway. That was never a good idea. I've just got to take better care of myself, or else I don't know where I will end up. And believe me, guys, your body is a temple, and you certainly want to take care of it. So if your doctor is telling you to do something, listen. His job is to keep you healthy, to keep you around for a very, very long time. And your family will love that, and I know that you want to be there for your family. Now, enough said about that. Now, you saw the sneakers at the beginning of the video. Cute, huh? Kind of clownish, but you know what? You gotta have something happy on when you're walking. And I love the way that my sneakers work my arch when I'm walking. I've been walking for a very, very long time. If I wasn't walking in the stores for 2 or 3 hours a day, and one day I had a little clicker on me, by the way, and I walked 13 miles the entire day in my store. That's a lot of walking. But you don't want to go from suddenly being active to inactive. For you stay-at-home mommies, for you stay-at-home workers, keep in mind that you need to exercise first thing in the morning or the last thing that you do before you go to bed. My husband and I, as a result of the scare, we are now walking at least 4 times a week, 45 minutes through our neighborhood. And we're doing it together. We want to make sure that we both are on track. So you got to incorporate your family into exercise. Walking works. I have a no excuse walk program. If I'm not out there doing it first thing in the morning, especially those months that I get super, super busy, like the month of March, I worked late in the night until like 4 or 5 in the morning, and I could barely get up the next day. I didn't have an excuse for not exercising even though I was working. So here's a tip for you. This is old school. Pop in a DVD, get the job done. Old school works for me, and I'm not ashamed to show it. What? Catherine's showing DVDs? Who does that? Do DVDs still exist? Yes, they do. And it's a walk away the pounds. I know you've seen Leslie's DVDs everywhere, Sam's Club, wherever you're going to go, Walmart, they all have them. This $9 investment helps me. These have been in my household now for almost 10 years. I love these DVDs. You can do a 1 mile or you can do a 3 mile. Just simply start walking, put your shoes on, and follow the entire program. Now, I'm not paid to advertise or endorse anything like this. All I'm simply saying to you is there is no excuse not to exercise. So the title of my video, no excuses. That's right, no excuses. And as you can see, I got 5 of hers. And I'm still looking for another one because I heard that she had a new one that came out, and it's supposed to be the big 5 mile run and walk and tightening up and toning. Yep, I'm gonna get it. So when it's raining outside like it is today, I am going to pop in the DVD and get the job done. You can use your hand weights. Those little hand weights, 1 pound, 2 pound, 3 pound. You can find those anywhere. Lift, keep moving. My routine is simply no excuses. Follow the doctor's order. Get comfortable workout clothes. You can hit up Walmart, wherever you shop regularly, for nice gear, something that you're comfortable in. It doesn't have to be high fashion. You don't have to look like a model in it, but something easy where you can move in it. Now, a lot of health agencies around town here, they offer once a week classes, no commitment to a gym, that you can pay like $5 and go in. We have a local kids recreation place here, and they charge $5 every Tuesday for a Zumba class. $5, pay as you go, no long-term commitment. Find those places in your neighborhood, and that way you're going to have a variety of workout. You can either go and do that on that Tuesday, or you can go and do something else. There's also lots of health agencies that offer places for you to come and work out and learn different techniques about yoga or any other exercise routines just to help you stay healthy. Take advantage of nursing programs. They also offer nutritional information of how you can learn to eat properly. This low cholesterol diet. These workshops are offered once a month in my neighborhood, no charge. It's a nurse there answering your questions, and a lot of times there's a physician there that can help you or just give you some direction. So guys, you gotta stay healthy. Ladies, are you keeping up with the annual things that you're supposed to do? You know, the mammogram, the annual pap smear. You know what we have to do. You got to keep those things done. You can't put those on the shelf because you've gotten busy. We're all busy. We're all overloaded. That's the way of the world. But how we combat that overloadedness is to get out there and take care of ourselves, because our loved ones want us around for a long time. And the kids, they're going to need us. So guys, we got to stay healthy. Now, the last thing that I want to say is no matter what you do, incorporate your family into this whole change of nutrition. Take them with you to these classes so that they can see how important it is to you and see and enjoy the activities along with you. Don't just start getting healthy and forget about the kids, forget about your husband. Get everybody involved. Now, I have a thing for music. And you know, I keep saying the word old school. Yeah. My old MP3 player, it still has room to get overloaded with a lot of stuff. So me and Mariah Carey, Luther Vandross is on here, a lot of old school, including some Emotions. Do you remember the Emotions? Yep, they're on my MP3 player. This fits nicely right in my little pocket, plug it in my ears, and I can power walk for hours. My goal is always to do an hour and 15 minutes. My husband says 45 minutes enough. But you know what? At least he's going with me. So the tip of the day, guys, stay active, stay engaged. Don't forget to include your family into the whole scheme of things. Make sure that you're making nutritional meals. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention this. 3 nights a week, my husband and I have big salad bite for dinner. That's just the romaine lettuce with lettuce, cucumbers, and of course, some sort of protein on the top, and it's grilled, whether it's grilled beef or whether it's grilled chicken, put directly on top. No dairy connected, and oil and vinegar, and a few other additional greens, and of course he loves the chickpeas. But just want to make sure that you be consistent about whatever you're going to do, and if it gets a little boring, just find a way to change it up just a little bit every single week, whether you're adding berries to your salad or whether you're just simply going to work out with weights. Mix it up for the kids, keep everybody interested. That's my spiel for the day. Remember to check out the links to the rest of the videos in the comments area below, and thanks a lot for watching, and see you again soon.